Hey guys, welcome to another series right here. And it's been long we posted on YouTube, right? But we are currently back to posting. And today I'm literally looking to like break down this particular sell setup that actually did take a 1K to 20K, right? We actually did flip a 1K to 20K, right? And the trade was literally caught right there in the community, right? Now, if you're practically new to this particular YouTube channel, right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community, right, where we actually call out this trade, right? So far, this was literally the trade. We actually did take on BTC short, right? And as we can say, we actually did take 1K to 20K, right, on this particular setup, right? Entries were taken right here all the way to the downside. And the trade was also being caught right there in the community, right? So far, let's go straight up to breaking this particular trade down. And as we all know, like for you to be able to like do this kind of flips, right? Forget about what is being put out there in the social media, right? You need precision, right? You need to like be able to call out your trade levels and have precise to zero little drawdown on your particular trades, right? Now, this BTC sell entry was literally a perfect one, and this is literally a good example, right? Now, we literally do specialize on flip trades in the community, right? And as we can see right here, this was literally today. This was GBP USD. This was USD JPY, right? We actually did a 500 to 6K on this particular trade, right? This is it, entries all spot on, right? So, like, as I did say, if you're new to this community, don't forget to like and subscribe, right? Every single trade being called out in the community are literally all for free, and they are all particularly flip trades, right? So far, let's go straight up to breaking this down. Now, we all look at the fact that we consider market structure, right? And we look at the concept of engulfing candles, right? So engulfing candles are literally the basics of every single reversal we see in the marketplace, right? So let me give you a quick breakdown on how we were able to like take 1K to 20K on just one particular setup. So firstly, it starts by looking at this particular 4 hour time frame, right? So we actually do trade based off the 4 hour, the daily, and the weekly, right? And then for these short-term scalps, we actually play off the 1 hour, right? So this is practically the 4 hour time frame, and on the 4 hour time frame, we can literally see that the market has been playing bullish, right? So we actually did take a buy all the way to this particular point, right? And then so far, we can actually see the presence of a clean QMO, okay? We can see the presence of a clean QMO, right? And a QMO is practically a reversal pattern that is being present in price. And for us to be able to like confirm if this is a valid one, we need to be able to like scale to the higher time frame to make sure that there is the presence of a valid candlestick pattern. Okay. So for every single trade right there, which is literally not being said out, right? If you actually do have a head and shoulder pattern, right, you actually want to make sure you scale to the higher time frame to confirm with the candlestick confirmation, right? If this particular trade level is valid, right? So on this particular higher time frame, we actually do see that we have the presence of an engulfing candle, a bearish engulfing candle, right? So this actually is enough to like validate this particular entry point, right? So we actually have the presence of an engulfing candle right here, and on the lower time frame, you can see that price did make a valid, should we call it structural level, right? So we actually do have the presence of shoulder right here, and this is a head, and this is practically the right shoulder, which we're literally seeing in price, right? Now, you actually don't want to like be like 99% of the traders who actually just want to pop in right there, or actually don't pay attention, or literally don't give attention to precision, right? And as we did say, for you to be able to like pick out flips or carry out flips, right? You don't, you need to be like a patient trader, right? And you don't literally need to like do what 90% are doing. You literally require being very patient in this particular case, right? Knowing what price is saying and knowing what the market makers are literally doing, right? You actually want to follow their footprint, right? And then you're not literally looking to like catch every single movement in price. You're looking to like capitalize on um a very precise entry that can literally give you a good flip regardless of your leverage, right? So this is it. This is practically a QMO right here. First order higher high, and then price comes down the right here. Gives you structural change, and we expect price to roll into this, right? Now this is in no way smart money or whatever, right? This is truly based on SNL, okay? Malaysian SNL. So we actually do have price tap into this particular level, and we actually do have the presence of what? We actually do have the presence of a roadblock right here. Now, a roadblock is a potential reversal point, right? which serves as an area of attraction to price. That is to say, if you actually have a sell level, right, there should be a buy level that price should be willing to run into to give us a defined take profit level, right? So we actually did say price tapping into this, and if we scale to the lower time frame, right, we actually want to make sure that there is a solid confirmation on our trade, right? So this is it. This is price making a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? Higher high. We actually did make a lower low, so we expect to see price give us the same structural change to the downside. And as you can see right here, price did give us this, right? Now you can decide to like scale to the lower time frame, or you can decide to like make use of a candlestick confirmation, right? But for me, based off my entry, right, our entry was literally taken on the lower time frame. We're finding this particular structure right here to the lower time frame, right? A supply zone was not used, a demand zone was not used. We actually know how the entry pattern was like, and then we were able to like scale into this, right? Now, when it comes to flipping, there are practically strategic entry points which are being present, right, on the lower time frame, which serves as continuation patterns to your take profit level, which I did scaling from, right? So this is price making a lower low right here, okay? A lower low right here. We actually did scaling right here, price dropped. First point right here, SNL type 1, price came back right here to retest this, and then we actually did get a third retest, right? So we actually did take our entry from this point right here, and then this was the third entry, right? Confirming our structure, and the price did expand all the way to TP, right? Stripped all the way to the downside, and this was literally not enough, right? We actually did call this buy level in the community, and then a lot of people actually did capitalize on this, flipping their capital, right? So as I did say, it's all an easy peasy, and we are literally back to like trading and doing crazy stuff in the market, right? Don't forget to like and subscribe, right? And as I did say, if you're looking to capitalize on this flip trade, right, click on the link in this particular video description to join our free Telegram community. Don't forget to like follow us, right, as we're literally going to be like running live trading flips right here in this particular community. See you guys, and wait on the next slide. And for you all who are literally willing to like look this up, right, every single thing you need in being part of this particular flips are literally there. These are literally the trades we actually did take in the community. This are literally the free trades we actually did take in the community, right? So don't forget to be part of us, guys. See you guys on the next slide.